social media has evolved now is that people want, it's evolving into now you have to build a community for people to really trust you, because now everybody is doing social media and followers is like they don't matter anymore.
I should give them shout outs when they join. Yeah, so that they can feel welcomed. At least they feel that they've come to, they've been recognized. That's what makes them actually stay there and stick. Yeah.
Being done consistently. So the consistency is important, because once that goes away, everything fizzles out and it just dies a natural death, which is unfortunate. And we've all been in such communities. Even sometimes, I've been church groups or just, it's like those wedding groups you get invited to. And then once the wedding is done, that's it, the group dies. Or even a burial group used that approach where, it's people within the community who are moderating the community. So it's more of appreciating people. So I think that's a very powerful way, because people feel useful, people feel appreciated, people feel they're being recognized, and psychologically that's a very powerful way of tapping, people committing. Hi guys, today we are a trio. We have Lawrence, who joined us for the on set. Lawrence, you can say hi.
Hi everyone. I know this face is not familiar to everyone. I'm always
You're always behind. Yeah, he's the one who's normally behind the camera.
Yeah.
So today we have a new face behind the camera. Say hi. Hi. Okay. Dan, you can say hi today. We normally just enter into the topic.
Actually, I had some complaint from one of the viewers. They said that we never introduce ourselves.
Where was that complaint launched? On comment section or face to face?
Face to face, offline.
In the inbox, in the DM.
Yeah,
In the DM. Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
as always, Duncan, with you. Good to see you again.
So we started like a month ago. We started growing a community, and we've been talking about community and how I think most of us are sleeping on building communities. And I think how social media has evolved now is that people want, it's evolving into now you have to build a community for people to really trust you, because now everybody is doing social media and followers is like they don't matter anymore. Now, we started our community. Lawrence has been instrumental in helping, in nurturing and growing it. Of course, all of us involved, but we thought of hearing from the horse's mouth on how to grow a community. So Masharia, are you a horse?
Of course, I'm a horse. A green one.
A green one.
To be specific.
Okay. Why green?
Because I'm a green flag. So.
You're a green flag. Oh.
A walking green flag.
Okay. Duncan, are you which horse color are you?
You said green, said gold. Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. You can Google that. You'll find the correct spelling. But I find it cool, huh?
Sounds like what a precious stone.
Yeah, and also it's a very, very calm, cool color.
Yeah, and the golden horse here. With a golden voice. Anyway, guys, so today we are talking about nurturing community and, to grow a community. So how do you nurture the community? We'll go first. Lawrence, what's the first hack? Let's just say, hack.
I think before we even go to the first hack, it's good we say, or we just explain to our viewers what we mean by a community. And I think basically, community is just a group of people who brought together, who have a common goal. And I think What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we all grew in communities. I think the word community is commonly used. We kind of already know when somebody says a community, you already know what they mean. Like all of us belong to a community, right? Kenya is a community. My tribe, Kikuyu, is a community. I could go, even my clan is a community. So what is a community? It's a collective of people who share things. They have things in common. I would say it could be whatever things. Yeah.
Yeah.
More, we would say there's a shared culture. So which comes with shared goals, objectives, and their wiring is kind of shared. So
It's basically it's that, but that brings to our first thing, on how to build a community. It's first you define the goal and the purpose of that community. I think that's the first thing, the vision. Like what is your main goal? What do you want, this community you're building, what do you want to deliver to those people you've brought together? I think that's pretty much it. Dan, you have anything to say?
Yeah, but I think in terms of building, nurturing, you said that you first define that's the very first step, because you can't have a community which does not have does not have a vision. That group of people, as we said, must be brought together by something, and that something is what you need to first define, because you can't just have otherwise it's not a community actually. So there must be a vision and a goal for it. So I think the other point, which is also again important as you get into it, is now the onboarding bit, how to really tackle it. So I think having a personalized kind of onboarding for every member is very important. Of course, where possible, of course, I know at large scale, of course, you can still automate it when it comes to large scale, but of course, if it's a small one, like what our great manager here has, if you have around 100, you are still at below. You can still give them shout outs when they join. Yeah, so that they can feel welcomed. At least they feel that they've come to, they've been recognized. That's what makes them actually stay there and stick. Yeah. So personalized welcome, very, very important.
Okay. So common purpose, then onboarding, personalized onboarding, and then we could talk of now consistency. How I've joined communities where, you see, you like the purpose, but probably the onboarding is not personalized. Then if the onboarding also it's not like it's not smooth, because also onboarding is part of onboarding people to the purpose, really. So then the consistency is not there. But when we talk of consistency, what are the things we're talking about? The fuel that fuels the purpose, what are these things? There is exchange of value. And let's talk community now in this sense, where it's business sense. Maybe it's a community we built. It's a WhatsApp community. It could be a Facebook group. Could be a group, whatever. Like it's now we have a digital platform where we can engage. Are people engaging consistently? Are people posting their views, opinions consistently? The fuel that fuels the purpose, is it basically, being done consistently? So the consistency is important, because once that goes away, everything fizzles out and it just dies a natural death, which is unfortunate. And we've all been in such communities. Even sometimes, I've been church groups, or just, it's like those wedding groups you get invited to, and then once the wedding is done, that's it, the group dies. Or even a burial group, but let's say in a business sense, you want, as long as the business operates, the community it should be there and active and consistent. So in that sense, that's what we mean. The consistency needs to be there.
So just to to also add on what Joseph has said on consistency, I think the other thing you have to do is to encourage peer-to-peer interaction. And what do I mean by this? Basically, it's like having the Q&A questions where everyone in the community have to give their their POV on probably on a certain issue or on a certain topic, which probably you would want everyone in the community to to talk about and to give their views. I think done.
Yeah, talk about interactions, peer-to-peer interactions. Now, to make sure that the conversation keeps going even when, does it have to be like one way? You are the only one who is giving out, content, or so you make sure that they can still converse amongst each other. I think the other important, point in building a community, growing it, nurturing is also experimenting with different formats of whatever you are sharing. Don't have to like always share maybe just something to maybe read, something to watch. You can also do try polls. Polls would work. You can also sometimes even, where possible, have like mini calls. Calls just to make sure that you make them have varied ways of interacting and also getting the value you're trying to pass to them. Of course, and also now we talk about different formats. So it also links now to the different formats. Platforms again. You can have content from, because in a community, everyone has their own way of the platforms they prefer. Of course, you can sometimes you share posts from LinkedIn, Instagram, just all the platforms which are available, so that everyone feels taken care of. Yeah.
Okay. Good points. Great points. So I think also is you can be appreciating people, like the key contributors. Like you see how Facebook introduced top fans.
Yeah.
So you could have something of that sort, like the top engager, the top person engaging, top contributor, top commenter. And also maybe something also we can borrow from, like what I see with TikTok lives. Some can even be promoted to be moderators. Even Reddit used that approach where, it's people within the community who are moderating the community. So it's more of appreciating people. So I think that's a very powerful way, because people feel useful, people feel appreciated, people feel they're being recognized. And psychologically, that's a very powerful way of tapping, people committing even further, just build surface level kind of engagement. Now they're becoming the ones running the show, and so they own it. So I feel like that's the way to really measure the success of a community, actually, where people own it eventually and they're the ones pushing it. So I think those are enough points for today. Maybe we can do a part 2 on this, because I feel like there is way more points that we can highlight on the same. So let's embrace building communities for our brands. I feel like that's the next evolution of social media, because right now social media is there's no connection. Yes, everybody is posting, is creating, but the connection, the personalized interactions are no longer there. It's just bots and whatnot, and trolling and all manner of stuff. But community now is where we want to build this connection back. So anyway, parting shot from the green horse.
Of course, I think I would say, again, the way you start the community, let's say from day one, it's not the same way you will do it.
So it has to evolve.
Yeah, you have to evolve. You have to come up with new ideas. You have to do it differently. Let's say you start with 100, then when you get to 1,000, I mean, you have to do things differently. And mostly it's just automation because now there's so much happening. And I think for me, that's it. In this video on YouTube, you will get our link to join our community. Just not talking about community, we have one. So the description, you'll get the link to join our community. And yeah, see you around.
Okay, bye-bye for now. See you later. See you in the next one.
Adios.
Adios.